Home sale activity in the Greater Vancouver housing market has trended below historical averages now for 1 year, and February was no different. There were 1,797 homes sold on the region's MLS in February. That's a 29% decline compared to February 2012 and a 33% increase from last month. Looking over the last decade, we see February sales were 30% below the 10-year sales average for the month. In terms of home sellers, we see there were 4,833 properties listed for sale in Greater Vancouver last month. That's 5.8% below January 2013 and is 13% below this time last year. In total, there's just under 14,800 homes listed for sale on the region's MLS today. This is up 5.2% compared to last February and represents an 11.6% increase compared to January of this year. The sales to active listings ratio currently sits at 12.2% in Greater Vancouver, which is up 2% from last month and is the first time this ratio has been above 11% since June of 2012. Generally, analysts say that downward pressure on home prices occurs when the ratio dips below the 12% mark, while home prices often experience upward pressure when it reaches the 20 to 22% range in a particular community for a sustained period of time. February showed some subtle indications of a changing sentiment in the marketplace compared to recent months. In addition to the 2-point increase in our sales to active listings ratio, we saw a reduction in the average number of days it's taking to sell a home. On average, it's now taking 53 days to sell a home listed on the MLS, which is down 18 days from January and is the lowest this measure has been since July of 2012. On the pricing side, the benchmark price for all residential properties in Greater Vancouver has declined 5.6% to $590,000 since reaching a peak in May of $625,000. A closer look at pricing shows that declines have varied depending on property type. For example, detached homes in the region have declined 4.5% over the past year, while condominiums have declined 3%, and townhome prices have been relatively stable, declining just 0.7% over a 12-month span. For further housing market information, go to the News and Statistics section of this website. For the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, I'm Eugen Klein.